2010s gave us one of the most talented and competitive eras in NBA history. Super teams were formed, records were broken, legacies were defined, and multiple MVPs battled for the spotlight. Today, we're ranking the top 10 greatest players of the 2010s based on their accomplishments, dominance, and the impact they left on the decade. Let's get started. 10. Giannis Antetokounmpo. Giannis may have entered the league as a skinny project, but by the end of the decade, he had become one of the NBA's most unstoppable forces. He became the first player in NBA history to finish top 20 in every major statistical category, and one of only 3 players under 23 to average 28 points and 5 assists in a season. The foundation of his MVP future was built right here in the 2010s. 9. Dwight Howard. In the early 2010s, Dwight Howard was still the best center in basketball. From 2010 to 2018, he averaged 17.5 points and 12.8 rebounds while anchoring elite defenses and leading the league in defensive rating 3 times. His impact faded later, but at his peak, Dwight was the dominant big man of his generation. 8. Anthony Davis. AD was one of the most complete two-way talents of the 2010s. Elite at shot blocking, rebounding, and mid-range scoring, Davis put up monster numbers, including 31.5 points and 11 rebounds in his first-ever playoff appearance. In the 2010s, AD was a matchup nightmare for almost every defense. 7. Chris Paul. Known as the point god, Chris Paul was still at the height of his powers throughout the decade. He led the league in steals 4 times and in assists twice, while maintaining the second-highest assist percentage in NBA history behind John Stockton. CP3 controlled games with intelligence, precision, and leadership. 6. James Harden. James Harden rewrote the meaning of modern offense in the 2010s. Since leaving Oklahoma City, he averaged 27 points and 7.5 assists, delivered one of the most versatile scoring arsenals ever, and produced a historic game of 53 points, 17 assists, and 16 rebounds on New Year's Eve 2016. He defined the analytics era and became a perennial MVP candidate. 5. Kawhi Leonard. Quiet, efficient, deadly. Kawhi became a superstar by dominating the moments that mattered most. A 2-time Defensive Player of the Year and a Finals MVP, Kawhi is known for elevating dramatically in the playoffs. His postseason intensity and elite two-way play made him one of the decade's biggest forces. 4. Russell Westbrook. No player brought more raw energy to the 2010s. He became only the second player in NBA history to average a triple-double for an entire season and led the league in clutch scoring in 2017. Love him or hate him, Westbrook's combination of motor and intensity was unmatched. 3. Stephen Curry. Stephen Curry didn't just dominate the 2010s, he changed the sport. 2 NBA championships, the first ever unanimous MVP, and a shooting revolution that transformed basketball at every level. He became the only player ever to attempt 7+ threes per game while still shooting 44% or better. Curry redefined what efficiency and spacing look like. 2. Kevin Durant. KD spent the 2010s as one of the most unstoppable scorers in NBA history. He averaged over 32 points per game in 10 career finals games, became the youngest scoring champion ever, joined the exclusive 50-40-90 club, and added both regular season and finals MVP awards. KD was the decade's purest offensive force. 1. LeBron James. LeBron James dominated the 2010s like no other athlete in any sport. 7 straight finals appearances, 3 championships, 3 MVPs, and an Olympic gold medal only begin to tell the story. In 2016, he became the only player ever to lead both teams in every major statistical category in a playoff series. The 2010s belonged to LeBron, the era's defining superstar. These were the top 10 greatest players of the 2010s, a decade shaped by talent, innovation, and unforgettable performances. Who should be number 1 on your list? Let me know in the comments.